Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy ATK, and today I'm doing something a little bit different on my channel. Today we are playing some Agar. I thought I'd do something a little bit different for my channel and start playing some other games besides Star Blast, just to sort of add some variety and sort of show you guys, just to show you guys something else besides Star Blast, because I just want to get a break from Star Blast, and I thought it'd be interesting to do something like this where I try some other games for you guys. And yeah, now I actually used to play Star Blast all the time. Oh, okay, I just died. I used to play Star Blast all the time. Okay, so they changed the layout of the thing. It's been a while since I've played Star Blast, and the layout of okay, this is getting weird. There we go. It's been a long time since I've played the game, but for the most part it's remained relatively unchanged. Basically it's all the same thing, except here's the reason I stopped playing the game. First of all, look at what place I'm in. There's 90, almost 100 people in this server right now, which is too many people for a server in my opinion, because there's always the people that are either too big, and there's so many people that's so big it's almost impossible to get anywhere in this game unless you just get lucky. And for the most part, I believe that this game is mostly just about luck. While it does involve a lot of strategy, I believe most successes in this game come from just pure luck, and maybe 25% talent and 75% luck. So that's why I feel this game works. But it used to be pretty fun back in the day. I used to play it a lot. It used to be literally, it was the only game I would ever play. And then of course I discovered Star Blast, and then I just never went back. Another reason why I stopped playing the game though is because it seriously overheats my computer. And even now, you can't hear it in the audio right now, but my computer is just seriously, I'm getting just some serious fanage just in my computer. And also it's annoying dying all the time, because I'm actually gonna play some team mode for a bit, because at least there people are, people have to be our friends. So I'm gonna go to team mode because I feel like survival is just stupid. Too many people in a server. I think they should limit the amount of people in a server to about well, that was stupid too. I think they should limit the amount of people that can be in a server to about 20 or 30 people in a server. 100 people in a server is just ridiculous. So let's try this again, and hopefully we can get a better success rate. So the key is just sort of start off by collecting these little dots, these little pellets. You start off as this little cell, and then you kind of have to collect these little cells to get any bigger. And then once you're big enough, you can start just sort of dividing yourself and eating other people. But before you can get to that point, you got to eat these littler dots first, these littler cells. I wonder if this guy's, oh no, I was gonna try and eat that guy. So I'm just gonna collect some of these cells, and hopefully I can get some sort of success. So I don't know what to talk about while I'm playing this game. I guess I could tell you guys some stories or talk about my channel or something, but there really isn't a whole lot to talk about. I mean, I live a pretty normal life for the most part anyway. But as far as my channel goes, I think I've just sort of decided to take my channel in a new direction that's not Star Blast related, and I think I'm going to start playing some other games in the future. I already got a few ideas of some games that I want to play on this channel. I don't want to, I'm not going to reveal any of the games that I want to play in the future, because I kind of want them to be a surprise. But I just thought it'd be best to start with a game like Agar, just because it was a game that I used to play so often literally it was like one of the only games I ever played, and and it stayed that way for a good maybe year or so, I think. And then I discovered Star Blast, and then I just sort of lost interest in Agario, because I just felt like Star Blast was better, and Agario was just sort of losing interest. Mainly I just feel like it's stupid that to have like 100 people in a server. Like, it's stupid. Like, it's pretty much impossible to level up when they're pretty much everybody else is so big, and then you're so small, and then people will space on you for no reason just because they can. So it's pretty much impossible to level up. So that's pretty much the main reason why I left Agario and stuck with Star Blast, because it was sort of fair. But these days Star Blast is sort of, I don't know, kind of questionable these days. But I'm sure there are a lot of people that would argue with me, just because they can. And it's 2018, and people just love to get offended by things. But so it's still a pretty nice game though. I mean, as long as team mode is still pretty alright. Team mode, I'll give team mode props. It's remained relatively unchanged. It's mainly a survival mode that's mainly just been corrupted. Back in the day, there actually used to be a huge problem with hackers, and oh son of a gun, this guy's gonna kill me. Back in the day, there used to be a huge problem with hackers in Agario, but I haven't been seeing that a lot these days. On the rare occasion that I will log into Agario and play a few matches, I haven't seen any hackers. But I'll tell you, back in the day, pretty much every time you logged into a server, there would be you would see tiny probably about hundreds of just tiny moving dots, and they would all move to a singular point in the map, because somebody had actually hacked into the game and made it so that dots would appear like a spawn on the map and then come right to them wherever they were on the map. And they would basically cheat. I don't know how they did this, but somehow it was possible to hack into the game itself and change or make these things. And I heard and you can look on YouTube and search, I think I saw one video once where you can actually download a computer program, or it'll actually a computer will play the game for you, and it will tell you where to go on the map, as far as basically a computer algorithm will play the game for you. Now of course it's not, at least I don't think it's like that these days, but for the most part, I think the hacker problem has either been fixed or people have just stopped hacking altogether. So I'm getting to the size where it's sort of okay for me to space on people now, and it also hopes that my team is kind of making a comeback. So far green seems to be in the lead right now, and blue is making a comeback, and red is still kind of in the shadows right now. But this is good. This means the game will be easier to play. If you're gonna play Agario, I 100% recommend playing team mode. Don't try playing survival, because you're only going to be left with anger, frustration, and disappointment, because it's just impossible to just give up. Give up before you even start. That's the motto when it comes to survival in Agario. Don't give up at anything else, but give up when it comes to survival, because I've been there, done that. It's not worth it. Save yourself the frustration, guys, of dying 100 times before you finally decide, nah, this isn't fun anymore. Because I'll tell you, oh my god, it's the most annoying thing being spawn killed. Have you ever been? Nobody likes to be spawn killed. And I'm pretty sure this is a thing in about just every game. Just about every game ever. You spawn on the map and then you get spawn killed. You're alive for like 2 seconds. And whenever you die on this game, Agario will give you your stats. And one of the stats it gives you is how long you were alive. And I've had times where my time alive was about like 2 seconds, maybe even 1 second. I've even had it drop so far as to like 0 seconds, where literally as soon as I spawn, like somebody will space on me, and it'll be like this huge, you know, dude, and it'll just space on me, like just because he can, just because he's so big that doesn't matter, and he wants to ruin the fun for everybody else. And I admit, whenever I'm big, I like to space on the tinier people also, just because I can, but it's still no fun to be on the other end of that. I think I'll space on this guy though, just to show what I mean. See, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that, but I wanted to do that. I don't know why that guy just let me eat him, but maybe he was playing on mobile. By the way, this game does have a mobile version if you want to check it out, and I'll leave the link to this game in the description, as and I will do the same thing whenever I do a gameplay like this. I'll always have the link to the game in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. I'm thinking maybe next time I do something like this, I'll try Slither, but Slither has been known to glitch a lot on my computer, so I'm not so sure if that gameplay will be very viable. Just because it glitches so much, and considering the fact that we're taking into account that I'm also doing a recording while playing Agario, my computer just has a hard time playing games in general, just because my computer is so old, the engine is so old. I did have an older, a while back I did get a new computer, but I was a complete idiot. I was eating noodles, like a cup of noodles in front of my computer, and I fucking spilt the noodles on my computer, and I ruined the whole computer, and basically I just ruined it. I was able to get some use out of it, because I did manage to take the battery out. It's the exact same model as the computer I'm using right now, but I did manage to take the battery out of that and basically put it inside this older computer that I'm using right now. So it's basically like I'm using a new computer, just with a new battery. And before I did that, like, this computer is just so old. I've had this computer for like 7 or 8 years. It's a MacBook Air, and I believe it's a 2008 2010 model, somewhere around that range. And before I gave it a new battery, it would not even turn on unless it was plugged into a charger, and it was getting to the point where it wouldn't even do that. So I think it was very fortunate of me that I came up with the idea to finally, I just had this idea to, since my old computer is broken, may as well gut it, take all the useful things out, and put it into my new computer. Okay, so it looks like my team is gonna help me here, and if this, oh son of a gun, Germany, you totally could have helped me. Okay, I think I can get this guy. Yeah, these guys are helpful. These are the kind of teammates that you want to have whenever you're playing Agario. Oh heck yeah. Okay, so a little etiquette. Here's a little Agario etiquette for whenever you're playing. If your team helps you and does something really awesome, if you like that, you have to feed them back. Like, you gotta give them a cut of the success. You know, you don't be the guy that doesn't reward your teammates for helping you, because that's just kind of it's kind of a dick move, to be honest. You know, you don't want to be that guy, so always reward your teammates for helping you. Okay, so it looks like I'm doing pretty good. Blue is definitely in the lead now. Green is the Green Empire has fallen, and the red is sort of picking up the lag and is bigger than they were, but they're about in the same place as green. So blue is definitely in the lead right now. So I probably can't space on anybody right now. So I'm gonna have to wait for myself to merge again. Oh, that was really nice. So I'm gonna have to wait. Curry McFlurry. It's also funny to see all the names here too. Like, sometimes people use like really funny names here also. Curry McFlurry. I like that. Chris smiley face, be my friend, I with a lot of spaces and then another I. You know, sometimes if I see somebody with a really funny name that makes me smile or laugh, you know, I'll not kill them. Sometimes if it's really funny, like I actually laugh, sometimes I'll even feed them. So if you're ever in a game with me and you see me playing and you have like a really funny name, I might feed you. Okay, this red is really being a nuisance and it's kind of threatening my team, so I gotta go in for the kill. I feel like this. Okay, I think I might get him. Okay, I got him. Okay, I'm gonna run away because, well, I can help him. Son of a. This guy's. Oh, okay. I could have helped him, but one of my teammates. Some of your teammates are always gonna. You're always going to have like those annoying teammates, like the one that's kind of surrounding me right now, that are like kind of annoying and not very helpful. Maybe I can pop. Oh, I'm gonna pop. Okay, I can't do that now because a little note, just in case you haven't played Agar before, don't stay away from these green spiky viruses, because if you run into those, you will pop. And you can also shoot, like press W at them, and you can shoot out another virus and possibly pop your enemies, not a teammate, but it is possible to pop your teammates also, which I've done, but only whenever my team has been so far in the lead it doesn't even matter no more than, you know. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to do a little something. Okay. Oh yeah, I got him. And that red guy was pretty good though. He had some game. Okay, I'm gonna get some of that. Question mark. I'm gonna look for somebody else to kill. Oh, I'll get this guy. Okay, slowly moving. And as you get bigger, you'll find that you start moving slower. That's just because it's sort of like this what would you call it, like a protocol to sort of keep things fair in the game. There's advantages to being small and advantages to being big. One of the advantages of being small is you have a lot more speed, and whenever you're big, you'll find that you move a lot slower. That's just to sort of keep things fair in the game. Okay, this is a useful teammate. He's okay. So I gotta feed him. I'll give him a good amount. And he's on his way. See, that's how you be a good teammate. Whenever your teammates help you, you always have to make sure to help your teammates back. Feed equals protection. Oh crap, I was too late, or too early. I should wait a little more. Sometimes you can do this trick where you like shoot out a cell, and sometimes people will go for it, and you basically use that cell that you shoot out as bait, and whenever they get close enough, you press space, and then you can absorb them and eat them, because this game is all about food and eating people, and that's how you win the game. Okay, I'm gonna stay away from this guy. He looks like he could get big. Alright guys, so we are at 3,159 points, as you can see from the little score that we have going on at the bottom. It's definitely not my record. I've been a lot bigger than this before. Back when I used to play this game a lot, my size, I think my best score once was about like pretty much this entire screen. Like so big where literally you no longer fit in the screen. Like you just barely fit in the screen. And I think I lasted that way for like maybe 5 seconds before like I popped or something. I don't know how it ended, but I don't remember it lasting that long. But I sort of have this preference where I actually don't like to get too big, because as I said earlier, whenever you get really big you start moving really slow, and whenever you get that big you basically just stop moving. I mean, you're just crawling around the map, and it's very easy to get popped. and typically whenever I get that big personally, I never last that long. I usually end up getting popped or eaten or something. I usually end up getting popped several times, and then I just end up getting smaller again to the point where I'm back to my regular size. Okay, so maybe I can get this guy. Okay, maybe not. I'm gonna stay away from those viruses. Maybe I can get this guy if I can just get close enough. I'm gonna try spacing to make myself a little faster. Okay, I can get this guy. As soon as I merge, I can space on this guy. Actually, I think I won't even need to space. I think I can just... Oh, uh-oh. We're the same size. Okay, so I just gotta stay on top of him until I merge. Okay, he's getting away from me though. Okay, come back. Get back here. Kind of looks like Mickey Mouse now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay with me. Okay, well, that's stupid. Maybe I can space on this guy though. Yep. Vine. Taz. Pikachu. Alright, so it looks like we found a cluster of reds over here, and if I can get close enough, I think I might be able to eat all of them. Momo? Oh no, it's just Moo. And then Wagasian. And then Vine. Okay, I froze. Okay, I'm back. Okay, come back. Oh, he's going for my little half. Okay, I want to try spacing. Oh snap, we are the exact same size. I'm going to give up in case one of his friends tries to help him or something. So I'm going to keep my distance. Alrighty guys, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the gameplay here since my team has pretty much already won. And there really isn't a whole lot left to do now. I mean, it's not like there's a lot of people left that I can eat. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a win. And I think I'm going to do this thing where I like rate. At the end of every gameplay, I'm going to do a little thing where I like, from a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to rate the game. So I'm going to go ahead and give this game a 10. Well, okay, let me scratch it. I'll give this game an 8 just because survival mode is has a lot that could be improved on. Maybe start by only allowing 20 to 30 people in one server instead of 100, because that's pretty stupid. But team mode is pretty cool. It also has an experimental mode and a party mode. But I didn't really get a chance to show you guys that in this video. But if you want to go check that out for yourself, the link to this game will be in the description if you want to play this game for yourself. And if you see me playing the game, like, hey, I'll team with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this game an 8, a solid 8. Just I'm gonna -2 for the bad survival mode. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.